Money isn't everything, but I'm willing to bet it's the thing that you're most curious about, right? Have you ever wondered how much a Twitch affiliate makes and how long it takes to get paid? Let me show you. So what you're looking at here is the approximate time period from when I first got affiliate to when I ended up being paid out, which is essentially the end of July. I got affiliate around March 15th or so. And this just shows you really the amount of streams that I had done and what my stats were for that period. So as you can see, just kind of barely over the affiliate threshold for this entire period still. 3.1 average viewers. Time streamed looked like it was around 130 hours or so for roughly a 4-month or so period. 50 follows down from when I was pushing hard for affiliate. And then really 41 subscriptions that have led to the $106.39 American in revenue. Don't know, Twitch has a minimum payment threshold of $100 US. So basically the way it works is they check at the end of every month to see if you've made $100 US minimum. If you have, they will pay you out on the 15th of the next month. And if you haven't, well, then your balance just rolls over and you have to wait and see if you can make it next month. Let's look at this a little bit because I think this might be interesting to you. Where does my revenue come from? In terms of where the revenue comes from, obviously we see that 49.59 were from paid subs during the period. That's really interesting stat because subs have mostly been on sale for the past long time now. So that's actually subs that got a discount compared to the normal rate of subbing. So that might have even been more in the past. Prime subs, not many people I know have Prime. So really just a little bit of a handful for the period, about $12.50 American. Gifted subs were kind of the champion that result in the payout. As you can see, they're about $38 for the period. You make peanuts as an affiliate for ads, which we'll scroll down and see a lot of other things that really don't apply, like game sales extensions. You wouldn't expect that. Pretty much it. So all that together adds up to just over $100, and that's how the payout works. If you're curious too, you can drill down by different metrics too. Like you can see revenue, so you can see exactly when you got certain revenue on what date, how much you got. It looks like there was a fair amount here, $15 in gifted subs. That's pretty high for me. Remember, that's your cut of what happens. It's not just saying that there were 3 gifted subs. It's actually 6. So it's just your cut, which is 50-50. And we see subscriptions over the period, and obviously that's going to be fairly analogous with revenue for this amount of time. Time streamed, this is where you can see the length of time for my streams. It might surprise you, or maybe it won't based on these stats, to know that I don't really stream for that long. When I do stream, about 2 hours, 3 hours is pretty high for me. And then you can see average viewership kind of goes all over the place. It's 3.1. It was larger after I came back after a hiatus here at the end of May into June of about 2 to 3 weeks. As with any Twitch stream, it's kind of all over the place. This is basically, as an affiliate, a pretty typical experience on Twitch. It took me probably about a month to a month and a half to get affiliate when I first started streaming. I kind of started streaming at the beginning of February, but that was just a bunch of test runs, so it really doesn't count in my mind. About the middle of February was when I actually started. That's why I say a month and a half, because it's kind of like a month to the 15th, but technically I guess I was on the platform sooner, but I wasn't really doing anything on it, so go figure. I guess the interesting part about this too is that this may not really continue because I'm actually going to not be focusing as much on Twitch over the next little while. I just don't find it artistically as interesting. It is fun to be able to connect with people, get online and to talk and chat, but it is not artistically as interesting for me as what the freedom of doing YouTube videos allows me to do. Whereas I find the medium of Twitch streaming to be really constraining in a lot of different ways. So we'll see how that works out. So with all that said and shown, the other portion is how am I going to invest all this money that I made from Twitch? The first stream upgrade you should get will always revolve around audio usually, but there's a problem for me. I decided that I need a physical audio mixer as the next logical step to actually make my audio sound way better and give me more control, but they're expensive. Payout I got from Twitch isn't going to cover something like that, so I have to be a little more creative in how I spend my money. Also, the lighting situation in my office is far from ideal, and I don't really like the way that it makes my face look currently. So my first purchase is actually going to be to invest in better lights when I go live and when I'm making YouTube videos. As a bonus, this should help illuminate my green screen a little bit better too, and will make the chroma key a bit more consistent for me. By the way, my green screen is literally 6 pieces of green poster board taped to the wall behind me, and I literally changed the entire arrangement of my office in order to use it. So there's an inexpensive idea for you to get a green screen for cheap. So those lights aren't going to be the entire budget use. The other thing I'm going to get is a boom arm for my microphone so I can have it even closer to me when I'm live, which will allow me to turn down the gain even more and get rid of more background noise. So in a way, I am upgrading audio sooner than other elements of my setup, but just not in the way that would be ideal to me. Long term, I'd love to get a second camera, which will allow for more creativity in YouTube videos and to get a better microphone altogether, but I don't see that happening for a while. So there you have it. That's how much I made on Twitch as an affiliate, how long it took, and how I plan to reinvest my money into the business. Stay tuned to this channel for stream tips and research, and as always, thanks for watching.